Hello, Cancer, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay, guys, so this is going to be your August mid-month spread. This is going to be from August 15th to about September 15th. For those of you who have been wanting personal readings, I do have it down from 1 to 2 days. So for those that want it and have been asking for emergencies, it may not be necessary. Just contact me beforehand to let me know. All right, so let's see what is happening with the sign of Cancer. And let me just, I'm sorry guys, I have so much crap out. All right, we're good. All right, what is happening? There was a death card in the reverse, so there might be something that you guys are having a hard time letting go of or getting over. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, guys. So, the energy for this reading is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so that's awesome. And that's definitely a good energy to have throughout this retrograde, okay? So this is things in your life taking a good turn, taking a positive turn, going the way that you want. But there may have been someone or something that you cut out of your life here, okay, with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, in order to start something new. Okay, it could have been an offer that you made and someone else accepted it, or someone made it to you and you accepted it. So things going well, but only after cutting out what's not necessary. All right? Awesome. So let's see what's going on. So the first card that you guys have for your past is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this is someone that has an idea or something that, you know, they want to manifest, and it's something that you're talking about manifesting. But it's just the approach that you may have taken towards this thing, whether it be a new relationship you wanted to start, or a new business venture you wanted to start, or just, you know, a new baseball team, whatever it is. It's just the way that you were going about it, it wasn't working for you. So this is a need, or was a need for you to get back to the drawing boards, kind of figure out a different, you know, a different approach with all of this. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords in the, Seven of Swords upright. So this is all about secrets. This is all about lies. This is, you know, deception here. And maybe, you know, this thing isn't moving forward because somebody was deceiving you or you were deceiving them. Hey, don't scratch the couch, Swayze. All right, yeah. You guys are seeing things for what it is. You're seeing clarity to the situation. All right, Swayze's here for Cancer reading. Cool. All right, so, yeah, the reason why things weren't moving forward is because you saw clarity to the secrets and, you know, the manipulation, whatever was happening there. The next card you guys have is the Page of Swords. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with some air signs, but, you know, this is just someone who's very direct with their communication. I respect the Page of Swords because regardless of, you know, how light of a topic it is or how heavy of a topic it is, they're able to just articulate whatever it is that they're feeling, or however they, you know, however they view that situation. Okay, and it seems that you're being very direct with someone, maybe with how you felt about them, or maybe, you know, this is you talking about something that you were very passionate about, but there's a new start here, and you're being very direct with your approach to this new start, something that's very emotionally fulfilling for you. Okay, which enables you to get up and move forward with life. Because here it's just that, you know, there's something in the way, there's something that's not working, but you guys do find a way to move forward. Now, the last card you have for your past is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So, whatever was happening here that you didn't know about, or maybe the other person didn't know, you're getting over it. You know, this is putting the worst behind you with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Those are the swords coming out of your back. All right? And it's, you know, you're using strength to get over that situation. All right? We have the Emperor card in the reverse. So you're getting over whoever wasn't being honest, or what, or, you know, this could have been a lover, a business partner, you know, family member, friend. But you're getting over the fakeness of this person. You're getting over the fact that, you know, maybe things didn't go your way. but you're moving on from it. Now, the Emperor in the reverse could also be somebody who wears their heart on their sleeves, and they jump into anything just based on emotions. And it's like, wait, if you actually did research on that person, you would know that that was a really stupid move to make. So it's that sort of thing where, you think too much with your heart. So that could have been you guys, that could have been someone else, maybe an Aries that you guys may be talking to, or Leo. There's, a lot of fire elements here. All right. Now, the first card you guys have for your present moment is the Justice card. So I feel that this is like karma coming into play. Things evening out on the karmic field. All right. And with the Three of Pentacles in upright, this could be you trying to build things with someone or build things within a business. Okay. Yeah. This is you. I feel this is just you guys working hard to really stabilize yourself and make sure that you're good, that you have, a house that's, with the AC working, with the heat working, food on the table, kids happy and running outside. So it's like you were looking for that and you're working hard for it. The next card you have is the Page of Wands. So there's talk about something that you are passionate about starting. Okay, so this could be, again, a new relationship, a new way of doing something in your life, a new project, a new business, okay? But part of you feels trapped. There's something that you want to do, but you may be your own worst enemy right now with trying to figure out how to do this. Okay? And with the Sun card, yeah, I think it's just, you guys in your own heads. There's a huge change coming for you with the Death card. Life is about to be different as you know it. You're closing out chapters from the past that didn't work out for you and going towards something new. And you're a little hesitant, and it's like you're questioning whether or not you can pull this off. But you definitely can, especially with the Sun card there. That's a very good omen. Now, the next card here is the World card in the reversed. So there's a situation here, right, in the past that you guys were using strength to get over. Somebody was being fake, whether it was you or the other person. So you may still have that situation in your thoughts. But there's something here, like a chapter that you need to close that's not being closed. Okay. For some of you, this could be in a love situation where you're starting something with someone else, but you still have the past in your life. So it's like you're starting something new, but you still have unfinished business, which is why you guys are coming out as the King of Wands. I mean, the King of Cups in the reverse. That's you. So the King of Cups in the reverse is somebody who is very emotional, but also promiscuous, has more than one lover. Okay, so there's two things happening here. There's something that, for those that this is going to resonate with, you haven't ended it yet. Or you're still like emotionally attached, or there's still something happening that you haven't closed the book completely, yet you're going into something new. So you guys just got to be really, really careful here that, and I say this all the time, that you're not adding too much shit onto, your karmic plate. Okay? You don't want to put more than you can chew on the plate. But moving forward, the first card you have is the Tower card in the reverse. So this is going to be someone in your life that switches up on you. And this is going to be something that, can really affect you. Okay. So they're switching up. There's going to be someone here that's very, very passionate. And there's going to be somebody here who's stubborn and who may be a leech and who may, want things their way. And they're upset that they're not getting things their way. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who's like immature in a sense, very stubborn, immature. And the King of Wands is just very passionate and powerful. Okay, so there's a change happening here that there's going to be one person who's good in the situation, and there's going to be someone else that's just not happy with this. Let me get one more card to clarify this. Something unconventional. Okay. So it could be third-party behavior, because that's usually what happens. There's bad judgment here, where someone's feeling satisfied. Okay? Someone's feeling satisfied about what they're doing, even though it's wrong. Could be you or someone that you're talking to, even, within the business that you work in. Now, the next card you guys have is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So releasing a burden that, you no longer want to hold on to. And being guarded, holding back. This could be, with finances. This could be from this person that did this injustice. This could just be from that situation. And although you're releasing the burden, there's still something you can't let go of. Okay? You have the World card in the reverse. You have the Death card in the reverse. So there's something, Cancers, that I really feel is in your interest to walk away from. Because, I feel like you're dragging energies from the past into your present. And there has to be that clear end and that clear start with whatever you're doing, just so that it doesn't get messy. Okay? Next card here is the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is all about avoiding conflict, avoiding bickering, avoiding competition. And this is because you want to go towards what you've been wishing for, and you will receive wish fulfillment here. When you stop fighting whatever it is that's happening, because I feel like the universe is trying to make a huge change in your life, and you guys may be resisting it just a little bit. And guys, that's what this retrograde is going to do. Anything that's not serving you is going to get ripped out of your life. Okay? So just go with the flow. Let it happen. Yep. Go with the flow. Let it happen. Move away. Alright, guys. Yeah, and it might, you might be disappointed here. But anytime there's any sort of heartbreak, and, I've said this before, anytime there's a heartbreak, it's a reminder that our hearts still work. Okay? So if you're heartbroken, it's showing that you're human. It's showing that you are capable of loving someone else. And it's kind of refreshing in a sense. I know we don't typically look at heartbreaks like that, but when you get over, think about what a heartbreak does to you. You have this heavy, deep, hollow feeling within your chest where you feel so much pain, and you can just kind of close yourself out. And with that crying, I know it's painful while it's happening, but it's such a beautiful release of emotions that, no longer serve you. It's your soul demanding change, demanding better things. So if there's something that's breaking your heart, you just got to be strong and get through it. The worst thing about, leaving someone is actually leaving. It's that first step you take out the door. But once you take that first step, things only get easier from there. If it didn't work for you, don't force it. What's meant to be for you, you're not going to have to fight. The universe is so abundant. Literally anything that you ask for can be in your hands. So I'm going to give you guys some advice from August 15th to September 15th. And this is the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. What is going on for the sign of Cancer? Okay. You guys got the card Forest. Breathe. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. As we make our way across the meadow to the thicker parts of the forest, there's a subtle shift in the sensations in the body, one that might initially be barely perceptible but soon becomes undeniable. It's nearly impossible not to take deeper breaths. The richness of the forest's oxygen, given freely and generously from the trees, the standing ones, to us, is a natural exchange for the carbon dioxide we release every time we exhale. Further, the animals of the forest participate in this exchange as well in what is one of the most miraculous and remarkable collaborations between plants and animals that serve to help each other live and thrive. The ratio of this oxygen-carbon dioxide exchange has been in balance for millennia, but has been changing quite dramatically in the last several years as carbon dioxide levels have been rising. Yet there are many parts of the world where we can still enjoy the refreshing and revitalizing effects of an afternoon enjoying the sights, sounds, and smells of a walk in the forest. Through prayer and action, we can express our gratitude to these tree beings for the many gifts they provide, not the least of which is contributing to the very air we breathe. Things are different after a walk in the forest. Your breathing is too shallow. Although it may feel natural, it is an unhealthy habit that causes this shortness of breath. When you subconsciously shorten your breath, no matter if this is habitual or triggered in some event or circumstance, it activates certain physiological signals that prepare your system for the fight or flight response. Another conditioned response to perceived danger is to hold your breath. This is your survival response, although it does not serve you to do so. So breathe, inhale deeply, regardless of your concerns, worries, or problems, then let it go. Next, allow yourself to breathe a little deeper and slower a few times. Remember that every breath you inhale is a gift, and every breath you exhale is a gift. The force is a clear reminder of how this works. Okay, guys, so there's something that's being resisted here. There's something that it's like I feel that you guys are so scared to lose. And that's the problem there. We can't let ourselves get attached to other people in that way. We are not responsible for anything that, has nothing to do with us ourselves. Okay, you can't control other people. You can't make people love you. You can't make people be faithful. You can't make people stay. You can't make people understand you. And, just for your sign, you guys are very in tune with your emotions, and very, very loving people. My closest people are Cancers. Even my father, he's a Cancer, okay? And he's the most loving person ever. He's a sweetheart. Everyone loves him. And it's just, don't let people take advantage of that. And don't think that it's a weakness that you're that loving and that you're that vulnerable when it comes to certain things. Vulnerability shows strength. So I know that, the signs are always talking shit about other signs. I see it all the time because I see the comments on my videos, and I see it a lot. Like, oh, Cancers are overly fucking emotional. I don't want to deal with them. And no, people have it all wrong. It's like, no, if someone's capable of feeling, if someone's capable of giving you your heart, and, they press you every time you do something wrong, or they press you when they feel emotional, or they press you because, you did something to upset them, don't get mad at them. Hear them out. And we're in a world where we don't have enough emotion, okay? With technology and how quickly things are, and the fact that we all feel that we need instant gratification for things, nobody wants to work hard anymore. There's so many people in terms of success, in terms of love. We want this great big mansion. We want, this husband who's the CEO of this company. Like, okay, but what are you going to do? Right? Because there's so many people who want these things, but they're not willing to put their sleeves up. And when it comes to Cancers, you guys definitely fight hard for what it is that you love. Make sure that you have someone that's willing to fight just as hard. And make sure that this is somebody that brings out the best in you. How are you when you're with this person? Is this somebody that, you talk to them and you feel like shit for the rest of the day? Or is this someone that you talk to and you feel empowered? If you're not feeding people good shit, if they're not feeding you good shit, it can't happen. And, be very careful with how you speak, especially in wanting things to be your way. I made a video about this years ago, but I was saying, when I see a couple that's about to break up, let's say, for example, the guy's not working, the woman's the one working, and he's just kind of like on the couch and just trying to figure out his life, that sort of thing. What do you see as typical behavior? The woman's going to come, she's going to be, oh, you piece of shit, you scumbag, you're not doing anything, you're a deadbeat, you don't do anything for your child. And what are you doing? Pushing and pushing and pushing. They're already down. Why don't you try coming home? And this is for any girl, any guy. This is an example. Imagine you come home and it's like, listen, my king, the reason why I'm worried is because I think that you are so powerful, and I think that you have the potential to take over the world, and I see what you're capable of doing. So let's sit down, let's brainstorm. Who do you want in your life? The person who's going to come in and talk shit, or the person that's going to take you and lift you up and say, listen, I know things aren't good, but I love you and you love me, and we're going to fight and we're going to get through this. You got to be the Michelle to the Obama, okay? You got to be the Obama to the Michelle. It has to be that nice, cohesive thing. So if you guys are having a hard time moving away from something, ask yourself why. Is it because you're used to just having this person? Okay, what do they bring you? What attaches you to this situation or this person so much that it's so hard to let go? And if they're not giving you that nourishment, they don't deserve you. Okay? I love you guys so much, and sorry for rambling. I just thought I needed to share this with you. Cancers, I love you. Take care.